and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another video. I hope that you're all doing good. If it is your first time to be my channel, please subscribe and turn on the bell icon that will appear after subscribing the channel. And after doing that, you will be the first one to get all the latest news about Kaizer Chiefs that you are providing each and every day. Coast Nation, here this is where all Coast Nation first meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. So here we are discussing everything that is happening at Nature Arena. And for those of you, if you're new here, you may now join us by subscribing the channel. Remember to turn on the bell icon that will appear after subscribing the channel. And after doing that, you will be the first one to get all the latest news about Kaizer Chiefs that you are providing each and every day. Coast Nation, today I have some news that I want to share with you in this video. So what you need to know right now, please stay here and watch the video until the end. And without wasting your time, now let's just dive into the story and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. Is the PSL transfer window is up now. Kaizer Chiefs management are currently working very seriously behind the scene as the club continues its preparation in Spain for the 2026 and 2027 football season. It is, Kaizer Chiefs finished the third on the last campaign, but now the club is aims to compete in multiple floors either the 2026 and 2027 football season, and the club is expecting to do the different thing than that they have done on the previous season. That's why I said earlier, Kaizer Chiefs management are currently working very seriously behind the scene to preparing for the 2026 and 2027 football season. We know that the club has signed several players to strengthen in several key areas, but it doesn't mean that Kaizer Chiefs they have done in the signing new players, because there is some other areas who requires improvements, and now the club is looking on how they can strengthen that areas. And there is a lot of speculation growing on social media involving the club to be interested in several players from different clubs across the African continent, including PSL clubs who could sign in this current transfer window. But in today's video, we are going to talk about Diteboho Mofokeng. Kaizer Chiefs monitoring Magesi FC defender Diteboho Mofokeng. Will Marcos win the race? Kaizer Chiefs continue to search for young South African talent as they prepare for the future. In a new name has now emerged on the transfer radar. According to recent reports, Amakosi are closely monitoring Magesi FC defender Diteboho Mofokeng, a promising 21-year-old who impressed during the 2025 and 2026 Betway Premiership season. While Kaizer Chiefs have already strengthened the several areas on their squad during this transfer window, it appears the club is still determined to add more quality, particularly in defense. The technical team is believed to be looking beyond immediate solution and focusing on players who can develop into long-term stars at Nature Arena. Mofokeng has quickly built a reputation as one of the league's exciting young defenders. Despite his age, he shows maturity, composure, and consistency whenever he was called up upon for Magesi FC. His performances have not gone unnoticed, with the Kaizer Chiefs reportedly among the clubs following his progress closely. However, completing the transfer may prove far from straightforward. According to information shared with the Asia crew, Magesi FC are reluctant to lose one of their brightest young talent. A source close to the club explained that Mofokeng is regarded as a key player in their future plans. The source said that Kaizer Chiefs have been interested in the defender for some time, but believes Magesi will do everything possible to keep him. The club reportedly has age, a profile, a consideration, and wants to build a competitive squad capable of challenging in the Betway Premiership rather than selling its best young players. That means if Kaizer Chiefs are serious about signing Mofokeng, they could face tough negotiation before any deal becomes possible. What makes Mofokeng such an attractive option is his development over the past season. Having graduated through Royal AM's youth structures before joining Magesi, the defender continued his growth and established himself in senior football. Last season, he made a 15 league appearances and also featured in 4 promotion and relegation playoffs matches, gaining valuable experience and pleasure. For a player who is only 21 years old, those appearances represents an important step in his career. It suggests he has the potential to improve even further. Chiefs have repeatedly spoken about building a young squad capable of competing for trophies over the coming years. Signing players like Mofokeng would fit perfectly into that strategy, allowing experienced players to guide emerging talents while creating a stronger foundation for the future. Interestingly, Mofokeng is not the only Magesi young star attracting attention. The same source highlighted another highly rated defender named Majola, another 21-year-old central defender who has earned the nickname Mabizela because of his confidence, composure, and technical ability on the ball. Majola is reportedly comfortable stepping into midfield and even played there against Orlando Pirates, showing his technical flexibility. He has also represented both the DSV challenges side and the senior team, making him another exciting prospect to watch in South African football. The images of both Mofokeng and Majola highlights the impressive work begins done at Magesi FC in developing young talent rather than relying on experienced players. The club appears committed to giving opportunities to promising young stars capable of becoming future stars. For Kaizer Chiefs, identifying players before they become household names has become increasingly important. The club has faced the criticism in previous years for missing out on talented young stars who later developed the elsewhere. As a result, Amakos is seen determined to strengthen their scouting network and invest in players who can save the club for many seasons. Of course, at this stage, there is no official confirmation that Kaizer Chiefs have submitted a formal offer for Edicheboho Mofokeng. The reports suggest only that the player is being monitored and admired by the club, while Magesi remains determined to keep hold of him. Transfer situation can change quickly. A strong offer could persuade Magesi to negotiate, while the player's own ambitions could also influence any future discussion. On the other hand, the club may decide that keeping one of its best young defenders is more valuable than accepting a transfer fee. For now, supporters will have to wait and see how the situation develops over the coming weeks. One thing is certain, Edicheboho Mofokeng has established himself as one of the young defenders to watch in South African football. Whether he remains at Magesi FC for another season or eventually ends a move to a giant like Kaizer Chiefs, his career appears to be heading in an exciting direction. It's always until an official announcement is made by the club involved. These reports should be treated as a transfer speculation rather than a completed deal. Do you think Kaizer Chiefs should push hard to send Edicheboho Mofokeng, or should Magesi FC keep hold on their rising star for another season? Let us know your thought in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification so you'll never miss the latest Kaizer Chiefs transfer news.